Live from the 24-hour tracking center, this is a winter weather alert.
And good morning, West Michigan. It is currently 6:15 now on this Wednesday morning as we continue our live coverage that's been occurring all night long here in the 24-hour tracking center. Multiple meteorologists here tracking this really intense winter storm system. It is basically a snow emergency throughout West Michigan, as many of even the main roads are now impassable with cars stuck and stranded. And guess what? The snow is actually intensifying again. We've got that blizzard warning up through 7 o'clock this evening across most of West Michigan. And again, that's because of the snow, the heavy snow, more than a foot of snow that's fallen already across multiple communities here in West Michigan, and also the gusty winds causing the significant blowing and drifting. Storm Team 8 meteorologist Matt Kirkwood is tracking the latest information on Storm Track Live, and here's a look at those snow, the areas of snow that are energizing all over again. Matt.
Yeah, as if 10 to 15 inches of snow is enough. Here comes another round, kind of a backlash with the area of low pressure now pulling away from West Michigan. And as it does, it's going to bring this area of snow from west to east across area. Right here's a dry slot. They gave many locations south and southeast of Grand Rapids a little bit of a break. Still maintain the wind out there and the blowing and drifting. But here comes another area of snow. You can see from the Grand Rapids area, and you can actually follow this even south of Chicago. Notice how there's deeper shades of blue indicating the heavy to moderate snow falling over Lake Michigan, stretching in the northwestern suburbs of Grand Rapids. Snows just started picking up again in intensity here in downtown Grand Rapids. Laura Velasquez just out in her live shot. Notice that as well. You can follow it all the way to around Waukesha, Wisconsin. Then it becomes lighter. So I think this main batch of the heavier snow is going to continue over us until about mid-morning as it pivots through, probably giving us another 2 to 5 inches of snow. So far, Midway in Chicago reporting 17 inches of snow. Incredible. Back edge of it should be through the area about mid-morning. Now you can see it becomes much, much lighter, and this should wind down the light snow sometime, looks like mid to late parts of the afternoon before finally we get to say goodbye to the last of the snowflakes.
Well, and Matt, we're talking about not just the snow that's already come down. We actually have in many locations already, as you were mentioning, 10 to 15 inches of snow that has already fallen here across the area. In addition to that, we have some really strong winds that have become a huge issue, especially in the rural areas. These are sustained winds out of the northeast, constant winds, if you will, 15 to almost 30 miles per hour. And we have gusts here, 40 to almost 50 miles per hour across many communities here in West Michigan. So the bottom line here, we've got the gusting northeasterly winds combining forces with the high volume of snow that has already fallen, and that's causing blowing and drifting. A quick peek ahead at the 8-day forecast. We all want to know what's ahead. The snow diminishes late morning, early afternoon. The winds diminish this evening and tonight. More drifting snow here for Thursday and Friday, but not a lot of additional precipitation. More snow comes in for the weekend into early next week. And guess what? Looks like we're going to be tracking another Arctic blast by this time next week, which could bring us several more inches of lake effect snow. So the bottom line here, we continue with team coverage, our commitment to you, keeping you and your family safe during any kind of weather, and especially during these severe winter weather emergencies, which can be so dangerous.
And you can take that team coverage with you wherever you go at live8.com on your cell phone. Plus, find out instantly if your school or your church closes. You can sign up for email alerts at woodtv.com.